morning friends, welcome to my channel. Friends, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe and click the bell icon for getting regular notification video. This is my official channel and I used to provide daily forecast, pre-market report, FNO analysis and other things. So in this video, we are going to discuss specifically a retailer mindset. So when our market opens at 9:15, so retailer will be thinking whether to buy or sell because there is no clue for us. If there is a news flow, obviously we may be able to predict the direction. But in our market, operators are at large. Even if some positive news comes, operator may not allow and up move immediately. Sometimes even if it is a negative news, they will not allow market to fall immediately. They will make a bounce first, then only they'll be giving you sell or buy. So in such situations, how we can make decisions whether to go for buy or sell? Because it is nearly impossible for somebody to predict where the market can go. But I am going to tell you some available information and data in our market which can help you to determine the market direction for the next day opening. That is nothing other than the FnO data. So today I'm going to tell you how to crack the FnO data and how we can predict what would be the market momentum for the next day. Because all this data, this comes after our market hours and what positions carried by the big players, that is pros and FIIs for the next day. Mostly our market moves in line with those big players positions except for news-based days. If there is a big positive news, on that day FnO data is not very important. But otherwise, FnO data is one of the key ingredients, or you can say it's one of the strategy. 80% of the time it works in our market. So let us try to decode how to read this data. But this is my proprietary sheet, and you'll be able to see a similar sheet anywhere in YouTube or any other community postings. And because I've designed it specifically for our market. How to read this data? This has two sections. The top section is index section. In that, index future, index call, and index put comes in. The bottom section is stock futures, stock call, and stock put. The market participants are retailers, you can say clients, DII, domestic institutions, FII, foreign institutions, pros. Pros means HNIs, high net worth individuals. And FII and pros, they are the major players in our market. And our market moves based on their positions only. All the columns which is marked in green, these are bullish positions. All the columns which is marked in red, these are bearish positions. Thursday means last to last trading day. Friday means last trading day. Total means what positions carried by these market participants for Monday. So I hope you understood, and I'll explain in detail how to decode each of these sections, because the top section is most important. Based on the top section, the index movement is concerned. So in the index, so it's everything is mixed in. That means Nifty, Banknifty, Midcap Nifty, everything is mixed within this data. But mostly this data constitutes the Nifty positions, because for Midcap and Banknifty, monthly expiry is there. Currently their volumes are less, and you can say 90% of the volumes belongs to Nifty, because Nifty is only having weekly expiries, and this doesn't contain Sensex data. Okay, this is NSE data. So let us start from index futures. If you look here, index future Friday, that means the last trading day, retailers purchase additional 6,200 contracts, and the net position increased to 1.55 lakhs. This is not at all good for market. Even if market goes up, it will come down. This is a kind of sell-on price. DII, it is negligible quantity, hardly 740 contracts. Their net long is 30,000. FI, if you look at the data, they were already hitting on heavy shorts. And on top of that, they have added additional 8,000 contracts for Monday. The net short reached to 1.76 lakhs. This is very negative for our market. And once FA is short, obviously if the market goes up, it can come down as well. Gross negligible quantity around 1,000 contracts. The net short reduced to 9,000 contracts. So overall, if I wanted to conclude, the index future data looks mixed to bearish because retailers and DAR long and FA on the short side. Now let us move to the next segment, that is index coal. Index coal, retailers are holding around 1.94 lakh long and they sold 61,000 contracts. So their net long reduced to 1.32 lakhs. And DA negligible quantity, we will not look at that. FA, they added 12,000 contracts on the long side, but the net short, it is still at large, that is 2.76 lakhs. So though retailers selling something, it is mild positive, and but the overall data for FA looks negative. But pros, if you look at their data, so they've added additional 50,000 contracts in the index code. Their net long reached to 1.36 lakhs. This is something positive for the market. So there is an up move possibility with this data. So I would say this data is mixed to bullish. Index put. Index put retailers are added additional 1.22 lakhs. So their net short on the index put side, on the bullish side, it reached record level 6 lakhs. If you look at all the other market participants, they are all going long in index put. This data clearly shows mixed to bearish. Rather, it is an ultra bearish data. If you look at FA long in index put, it's almost reached 5 lakhs. Let us come to the next segment, that is on the stock future. Stock future, retailers added additional 15,000 contracts on the long side. The net long reached to 30,000. DA will not look because these are hedging purposes, so we will not look at DA positions in the index futures. We look at retailers, FA and pros. FA and pros very negligible number. Their long positions are still intact. I would say this is mixed to bullish. Stock coal is a big problem in stock coal. Retailers continuously adding stock coal longs and they've added another 42,000 on the long side. Their net long reached to almost 13 lakh. This is heavily negative for market and you would be seeing a lot of sectors maybe going down on Monday. Heavy selling pressure you can see, especially in the IT sector, maybe in the auto sector and even pharma sector also you can see that. Wherever retailers are going bullish, all these long positions, this will create selling pressure. Because if you look at the other participants, especially the pros and FA, all the other participants are going short in index code. So you can imagine even if market goes up, selling pressure can come from every sector and can come down. This is ultra bearish data. Stock put side also, these retailers are going ultra bullish in this segment also. They've added additional 11,000 contract on the short side, the stock put on the bullish side, and their net short is 3.23 lakhs. This is heavily negative for market, and all the other parties are carrying stock put longs. This is also ultra bearish data. So overall, for Monday, if I wanted to conclude, retailers are mixed to bullish in index options and ultra bullish in stock options. FA, they are mixed to bearish in index option and ultra bearish in stock options. Overall, they are mixed to bullish in index options. Why I'm saying they have some stock call longs. It's in good quantity. And ultra bearish in stock options. So overall, the data looks negative. If anything positive comes from the global point of view, like the Strait of Hormuz is getting open, or some kind of peace talk between US and Iran happens, those are the positive news. In that, case, our market can go for a gap up. Otherwise, the data indicates any gap up, it will be sold immediately. It's the kind of sell on price. If you look at the cash market data, what happened on Friday? Surprisingly, both the parties they are net biased, but the volumes are low. So there is some positivity. So what will happen is that we need to really look at the support and resistance level for Nifty, Bank Nifty, Midcap, even if you are trading in Sensex also. For those details, if you are not subscribed to my channel, I used to post the sectoral outlook and market levels in my channel. You can watch that. Additionally, every day I used to post the FNO data. I know that a lot of people will not be having time for watching the video and all. So I used to summarize the entire details and I used to post on a daily basis what is the view for that day and where our market can go, and also post the critical levels in my YouTube posts. So you can watch that on a daily basis. If you really like this content and this data, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.